Yeah, I can update you that we are approaching Ontario from the back side of the... we have left West 3rd and we are now heading towards Ontario. This demonstration continues. We want justice now is a chant of the moment. It continues to change, as does the leadership. That's another interesting element, another interesting aspect to this protest, is as we move along, we see different people take the lead and kind of get the crowd going to find out where the next stop is. And at this point, it seems like I was convinced that we were heading back to Public Square, and now we actually are heading down towards Ontario on St. Clair. So that's the big question. Now, will we take a right on Ontario back towards the Public Square? And that looks like what we're doing. Looks like we appear to be heading right on Ontario and heading back towards Public Square. I've actually got one of the protesters next to me. I'm going to try to get Rich to turn around.
What do we want?
And I talked to Amethyst earlier.
What do we want?
Amethyst, you're a college student.
Yes.
At Oberlin.
Yes.
You and I talked earlier in the evening. Again, the question I'm seem to be asking most folks is, everyone has their own reason for being here.
Yes.
You have yours, and they're very specific. What were they?
I am here as a black person in America. I represent my people, the people who are being oppressed and shot down mercilessly for no reason. There's the reason that all these people are here. We are here in solidarity for the murders that are occurring right now.
One of the things we've discussed, and that from the people that I've spoke to, it seems obvious that everyone has their own specific reason for being here, but it seems like this protest was a way of getting that frustration out and sharing the message.
Absolutely.
Is that why you felt compelled to join these other folks here?
Absolutely. We're tired. I'm tired. I'm frustrated with seeing this, with studying it, with hearing about it. Something needs to be done, and this is a first step in that.
Have you noticed that there's a lot of folks your age here as well taking part in this protest?
Yes.
It seems from the naked eye, from an observer standpoint, that there are a lot of young college age people taking part in this protest. And have you also talked to some of them?
Yes.
What sort of feedback are you getting from the other ones that are taking part in this protest with you?
Similar ones. I think people are frustrated. We're all tired. And as college students, it's easy for us to band together. I'm hoping that this spreads, that it's not just college students, that it's adults, that it's people who are older, who are all coming together to stand up for this. It's easy for college kids, easier for us to organize because we're already all together in the same place. Everyone seems to be worried what's happening. We're banding together, we're staying together, and that's what's really important.
To this point, again, one of the messages we've been sharing is that this protest has remained peaceful.
Yes.
Police seem to allow the protesters to continue sharing that message and, more importantly, continue to mobilize and move throughout downtown. Yes. To this point, it has remained peaceful. Has that been one of the focal points that you're hearing the crowd say to one another?
It's not necessarily a focal point because I think often violent protest is criticized as though we haven't been protesting peacefully for years. Right now, this is violent protest. We're all trying to stay together and stay safe. That's our priority. I don't want to say it's peace, I want to say it's safety. Because we all are college students, we're all human beings, and we need to be safe, and that's what we're prioritizing.
My last quick question to you. It seems like this crowd continues to be energized. We're about 3 hours into this protest.
Yes.
How long are you prepared to stay out here?
Until everybody else goes home. I'm prepared to stay here for as long as it needs to take. I don't know when we're gonna end. I don't know. There's not a plan. We're all here. We're here until our energy, until we can't give anymore, and that's what the plan is.
Well, thank you very much, Amethyst, one of the protesters taking part in this protest. As we just said, about 3 hours into it now, and as you can see, we are now heading back to Public Square where this protest began hours ago. But at this point, all has remained peaceful. Police continue to kind of allow the protesters to move about downtown in an organized fashion and continue the protest. And as you said, the question remains, how long will they do so?